Have you been advised that an active lifestyle is crucial for healthy aging, only to suffer from sore, limping knees the following day? Imagine learning that some prevalent exercises suggested for seniors could actually be leading you directly to knee surgery. This is a widespread, often unacknowledged issue many older individuals encounter. You strive to do what's right, walking, attempting squats, or visiting the gym, believing this embodies healthy aging. Yet, a surprising reality exists. Certain exercises, lauded for years, are now recognized as harmful for aging knees. Consequently, many people over 60 are unintentionally hastening joint deterioration while pursuing health. Your knees have changed with time. Cartilage has become thinner, and ligaments are less flexible. Recovery periods are longer. Still, many of us persevere through discomfort, assuming it's a natural part of growing older. This is a misconception. Research indicates that continuous stress on aging joints, particularly from 6 distinct movements, can result in micro tears, inflammation, cartilage erosion, and eventually the severe bone-on-bone friction that necessitates joint replacement. The most troubling aspect is that you might not recognize the damage until significant harm has occurred. But there's good reason for optimism. In this presentation from Old Age Wisdom, the channel dedicated to helping you live a healthier life daily, we will identify these 6 knee-damaging exercises. More importantly, we'll discuss beneficial alternatives. You will discover straightforward, scientifically supported substitutes that safeguard your knees while promoting strength and preserving mobility. If you're finding this information valuable, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Old Age Wisdom. We will clarify why common exercises like traditional squats, heavy leg presses, and running on pavement might no longer suit your body. We will also guide you through gentler, more secure options to maintain a strong heart, protected joints, and your cherished independence. The reality is, you are not forced to pick between an active lifestyle and joint safety. You can remain active and shield your knees by understanding what to steer clear of and what to adopt. So, if you are over 60 and wish to walk comfortably, ascend stairs without discomfort, and steer clear of the operating room, this video is for you. Growing older doesn't necessitate abandoning movement. It means adopting smarter movement strategies. Now, let us examine the first exercise you might need to reconsider. 1. Deep squats. Let us begin with an exercise often lauded, yet potentially among the most hazardous for mature knees: deep squats. Superficially, deep squats appear to be an excellent method for preserving leg strength. Fitness publications frequently dub them the premier lower body workout, and trainers often suggest them for maintaining youthfulness and vigor. However, what they often omit is that deep squats can swiftly lead to knee surgery if you are past 60. Here's the reason. When you descend into a deep squat, your knees flex well beyond their natural range of comfort. This extreme angle compels the joint to bear more than your body's weight, concentrated in a restricted, susceptible area. During your younger years, this posed less of a problem. Your cartilage was substantial, absorbent, and fluid-filled, serving as a natural buffer between the bones. As we age, however, this cartilage thins and loses moisture. The cushioning diminishes, and the gap between bones narrows. Consequently, each deep squat grinds the bones progressively closer. What was once a benign movement transforms into an erosive action, gradually wearing away the remaining protection your knees possess. Initially, the indications are subtle: slight soreness after rising from a sofa, a creaking sound when bending to retrieve something, perhaps a persistent dull ache after gardening. Yet, the damage is already underway. And here is the crucial point: cartilage does not regenerate. Once it is gone permanently. So what alternatives exist? The positive news is that you need not abandon leg strength. You simply require a more intelligent strategy. Instead of deep squats, think about partial squats or wall sits. These movements work the same muscle groups, thighs, glutes, and calves, without pushing the knees beyond their safe operational range. Here is an easy version to attempt at home. For a wall sit, stand with your back against a wall. Gently slide down until your knees form a 90-degree angle, no further. Maintain this position for 15 to 30 seconds, then slowly rise. This builds strength without undue compression. Also, concentrate on fortifying the muscles surrounding the knee, particularly the quadriceps and hamstrings. Robust muscles serve as a protective shield for your joints. The stronger these muscles are, the less direct pressure your knee experiences. And always remember, movement should never be accompanied by sharp pain. If your knees are signaling discomfort, it is time to pay attention. So, the next time someone advises you to drop it low, you will know a wiser approach. 2. Running on unyielding surfaces. Now, let's address a habit many seniors perceive as healthy, yet it quietly inflicts damage on their joints with every stride. Running on hard surfaces such as concrete sidewalks, asphalt roads, or even indoor gym floors. You might reason, but running maintains my fitness, doesn't it? Indeed, running benefits the heart and lungs, but for aging knees, it represents one of the most punishing activities. Here's the science simplified. Each time your foot impacts a hard surface, a shockwave travels up your leg. This impact can be up to 5 times your body weight. So, if you weigh 160 pounds, your knees absorb nearly 800 pounds of force with each step. When younger, your cartilage was thicker, acting as a cushion. Post-60, this cushion thins, the space between bones narrows, and ligaments lose flexibility. Instead of absorbing shock, your knees bear the full impact. The outcome includes tiny micro-tears, inflammation, and steady cartilage deterioration. Unlike muscles, cartilage does not mend or strengthen with stress. Once it wears down, it does not regrow. This explains why runners over 60 who continue on pavement often suffer morning stiffness that worsens, dull knee aches after walks, or a grinding sensation when bending or climbing stairs. Then, unexpectedly, it occurs. A misstep, a loud pop, and a sharp, persistent pain. This is when meniscus tears, ligament strains, or joint collapse can happen. Knee replacements often begin this way, not suddenly, but gradually, step by step. So what is the alternative? The good news is you don't have to cease movement. You simply need to alter your surface. Walk on softer ground. Choose dirt trails, grassy areas, rubberized tracks, or indoor tracks with shock-absorbent flooring. Exchange running for brisk walking or cycling, which are low-impact exercises beneficial for cardiovascular health without stressing the knees. Wear appropriate footwear. Seek sneakers with gel soles or memory foam inserts designed for shock absorption. Replace them every 6 months, even if they appear undamaged. Crucially, heed your knees. Swelling or tightness post-walk or jog is your body's request for a change. You have journeyed a lifetime on those knees. They have supported you through much. Now, it is your turn to support them with smarter choices. 3. High-impact jumping. Next on our list of knee-damaging activities is something that might seem invigorating, but for seniors, it is a silent destroyer of joint well-being. High-impact jumping exercises like jumping jacks, box jumps, or any repetitive leaping. These workouts might have been familiar in your youth, promising agility and cardio strength. But truth be told, after 60, the guidelines shift, and your workouts should too. Let's analyze this. When you jump, your knees perform 2 vital functions: propelling your body upwards and then absorbing your full weight plus gravity upon descent. Each landing transmits a forceful shock through your legs into your knees. For a healthy young adult, this force is manageable. Their cartilage is thick, joints flexible, and recovery swift. At your age, the scenario differs. Your knee cartilage is likely thinner, and ligaments and tendons are less elastic, meaning they don't rebound as they once did. That shock is no longer cushioned by healthy tissue. It's delivered directly to the joint. Here, the danger truly accumulates. Every jump creates minuscule micro-tears in your cartilage. You won't perceive them initially, perhaps just minor discomfort, a twinge, or morning stiffness. But over time, these micro-tears compound. They silently, slowly, and permanently weaken your knee's entire structure until one day, it's not just soreness. It's a sharp pain, a moment of imbalance. You land slightly off kilter, and suddenly, pop, something gives. You find yourself on the ground, clutching your knee, unable to stand unaided. This is how ACL tears, meniscus injuries, and complete joint collapses occur. The recovery path is lengthy: physical therapy, anti-inflammatory injections, perhaps even surgery. And even then, your knee might never feel the same. So, let's discuss solutions. You don't need to forego cardio or strength. Simply swap jumping for safer movements, gentle on the knees yet effective for endurance. Here are some knee-friendly alternatives. Step-ups on a low platform, mimicking jumping without harsh impact. Water aerobics, offering resistance without landing force. Marching in place or side steps with resistance bands to keep your heart rate up while protecting knees. Remember, knee pain isn't progress, it's a warning. If you're finding this wisdom about protecting your joints helpful, and you're committed to staying active, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Old Age Wisdom for more tips. 4. Leg press with substantial weights. Now, let's examine a machine that appears safe but could be silently wearing down your knees. The leg press machine, when used with heavy weights. It's understandable why this machine is favored. You are seated, your back is supported, and you feel stable. Many seniors use it to preserve leg strength. However, most people don't grasp that heavy leg presses subject your knees to unnatural, focused pressure, which is especially risky as you age. Here's the issue. Simply put, when you push heavy weight upwards with your legs, your knees are forced into a deeply bent position, creating compression within the joint. Your kneecap is pressed against your thigh bone, and your shin bones are pushed together. The thin cartilage layer between them becomes both the cushion and the casualty. In a younger person, this cartilage is thick and well lubricated, capable of absorbing the pressure. But in an aging body, the situation changes. Cartilage loses fluid, dries, and thins over time. This makes it more delicate and less able to handle loads. Persistently pushing heavy weight on this machine squeezes and grinds that thinning protective layer with every repetition. The outcome is chronic stiffness, inflammation, sharp pain, and ultimately, irreversible damage. It doesn't happen suddenly. You might initially feel slight tightness in your knees afterward, perhaps an ache that lingers. These are early warnings from your body. Then one day, as you lower the weight, something feels wrong. Attempting to press back up, pain shoots through your knee like a lightning bolt. Perhaps it's a torn meniscus, a ruptured ligament, or a fracture near the patella. What began as a safe workout could end in surgery and a recovery that might never fully restore your strength. So what should you do? It's not about shunning strength training, but adjusting it to your knee's reality. Consider these alternatives. Use resistance bands for leg presses while lying flat on your back for safer angles and controlled motion. Perform seated leg extensions with light weight to target quads without deep knee compression. Opt for bodyweight squats, partial range against a wall, or with support to build muscle gently. If you use machines, keep weights light and the range of motion shallow. The aim isn't to max out, but to protect your joints while staying strong. Remember, strength derives not from pushing through pain, but from moving wisely. You've built a lifetime of resilience. Now, exercise with the care your body deserves. 5. Lunges. Let's discuss a deceptively simple move many seniors rely on, yet it can secretly harm their knees. Lunges. At first glance, lunges seem innocuous, even beneficial. Trainers suggest them for balance, and physical therapists use them for strength. You just step forward, bend, and rise. Easy, right? Not quite, especially for aging knees. A lunge forces your front knee to absorb a concentrated load while placing the back knee in an unstable, deeply bent position. In a younger, more flexible body, this isn't a major issue, but after 60, your knees don't tolerate such stress as well. Here's the breakdown. Lowering into a lunge, the front knee bears most of your body weight, often extending past the toes if not aligned carefully. This angle boosts pressure on the kneecap, meniscus, and surrounding ligaments. Simultaneously, the back knee is in a twisted, loaded state, particularly risky if your balance is unsteady or muscles are tired. This mix of deep bending and twisting can cause ligament strains, meniscus damage, or patellar tracking problems. The alarming part is that it doesn't always hurt initially. You might just feel slight tightness or soreness post-workout, a dull ache when standing, or some swelling the next day, which is easy to dismiss. But each repetition adds to this hidden strain until one incorrect step leads to a serious injury. It can happen fast. A lunge that's a bit too deep, an unexpected wobble, then a pop, sharp pain, and loss of support. Suddenly, standing is a challenge, walking feels unstable, and your independence is jeopardized. What's the safer option? Instead of traditional lunges, switch to movements offering similar muscle benefits without dangerous knee torque. Try static split squats or short lunge holds, keeping feet planted instead of stepping. Step back, using a chair for support to engage glutes and quads with full control. Consider mini lunges with a shallow range of motion to reduce joint stress while still strengthening muscles. Always check your form. Keep your front knee over the ankle, not past the toes. Engage your core for balance. Move slowly, not with speed or force. If you feel pain, stop. That's your knee requesting protection, not punishment. Truthfully, aging doesn't imply weakness. It means your body requires smarter movement strategies. You can remain strong and mobile without risking your knees by choosing exercises that respect their limits. Strength after 60 is about sustainability, not strain. 6. Stair climbing with excessive load. Let's conclude with an activity that appears ordinary but can quietly hasten knee damage in older adults. Climbing stairs while carrying too much weight. Most of us rarely think about stairs. We've used them all our lives, carrying groceries, laundry, or boxes. But after 60, stairs can become one of your most high-impact daily movements, and added weight only escalates the risk. Here's the reality. Ascending stairs. Each step already subjects your knee to double your body weight. That's just your body alone. Now, add a 20-pound grocery bag or a heavy backpack. Suddenly, your knees are bearing a load they weren't designed for, especially with aging joints. The danger isn't solely the weight. It's the repetition, angle, and strain on a joint that has lost some natural cushioning. Simple science explains. Climbing up, your knee bends and lifts, making your quadriceps and patellar tendon work harder. Coming down is even more damaging. Your knees must stabilize your entire body weight plus gravity, controlling the descent. Each step sends a jarring impact into your cartilage, compressing it. Over time, this causes inflammation, ligament strain, and joint instability. Initially, it might be minor soreness after carrying groceries or knee tightness when descending. But these subtle signs are warnings. One small misstep, one heavy load, or an unexpected slip can change everything instantly. A torn meniscus, a strained ligament, or a knee that simply gives out. So, what's a safer approach to stairs? Here's what you can do. Lighten your load. Carry smaller bags and make more trips. Use backpacks to distribute weight evenly. Always hold the railing for extra balance and reduce knee pressure. Slow your descent. Move deliberately, avoiding dropping down steps too quickly. Strengthen with low-impact alternatives. Work on leg muscles with safer movements like wall sits, seated leg lifts, or walking on soft, level surfaces. Most importantly, don't ignore pain. Knee pain during stairs isn't merely a sign of aging. It's a message from your body that something is amiss. You've spent a lifetime climbing challenges. Now, climb smarter, not harder. So, what can you do if traditional exercises are no longer safe for your knees? The solution isn't to stop moving. It's to start moving more intelligently. Here are safe, joint-friendly alternatives that help you stay strong and active without placing undue stress on your knees. Choose low-impact cardio. Swimming. Water supports your body, allowing endurance and strength building without joint pressure. Cycling, especially stationary, strengthens leg muscles with smooth, knee-friendly circular motion. Walking on soft surfaces like grass, rubber tracks, or a cushioned treadmill is preferable to concrete. Elliptical machines mimic walking or running without harsh impact. Tai Chi or gentle yoga improve balance, flexibility, and focus while being kind to aging joints. Stretching and balance training are also vital. Tight muscles pull on your knees and affect posture, so daily gentle stretching, especially for hamstrings, calves, hips, and lower back, is essential. Add balance exercises too, like standing on one foot or using a stability ball to strengthen steadying muscles and help prevent falls. Listen to your body's warnings. Pain isn't progress. Mild muscle soreness is normal, but sharp, lingering pain, swelling, or stiffness means something's wrong. Don't push through. Adjust your routine, pause, or consult a healthcare professional. The objective isn't doing more, it's doing it smarter. You've earned the right to move without fear, and with the right habits, you can. Your strength lies not just in your muscles, but in your wisdom to discern your body's current needs. If you've reached this video's end, take a deep breath and know it's not too late. Your knees, body, and independence are worth protecting, and you can do it. You've learned about 6 common exercises that might seem benign, but could quietly erode your knees. More importantly, You now know effective alternatives. You've gained tools, understanding, and safe substitutes that respect your body's current state. This matters because movement is freedom, your ability to walk, rise from a chair, play with grandkids, or enjoy a painless stroll. These are life-giving activities. Aging doesn't mean inactivity. It means moving with wisdom, choosing lasting strength over debilitating strain. Regardless of age, it's never too late to start protecting your joints or make small changes for significant daily improvements. So, if your knees ache, stairs are harder, or certain movements feel wrong, you're not alone or stuck. At Old Age Wisdom, we believe every life stage deserves strength, freedom, and dignity. With the right choices, that's precisely what you can achieve. Thank you for spending your time with us. If you're over 60, still learning, and taking steps for your health, you are truly an inspiration. Here at Old Age Wisdom, we acknowledge your journey, resilience, and desire to live fully. Every like, comment, perhaps share a word of hope if this resonated, and new subscriber helps us create content that supports you. If this video offered even small help, please like it, subscribe to Old Age Wisdom, and share it with someone who might benefit. Your health is precious. When we learn together, we grow stronger. Thank you, and see you next time. Until then, be kind to your knees and yourself.